tuned in to me, you watching Gully TV. We got a very, very special guest. This legendary interview means a lot to my platform. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, G?
Well, I'm Flex, the problem solver from Top Authority, you know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying? We Top Authority from Flint, Michigan. And that's where we at, that's where we come from. And we put out our music back in '93.
You make it sound real simple, man, but back in '93, for about 9 months to a year, the whole world, in my world anyway, everybody took, we had to take Snoop Dogg and the Ghetto Boys out of the tape deck for about 9 months to a year because of Top Authority. How you feel about that impact?
Things ain't how it should be in 1993. Cops killing and dealing and selling drugs in the city. Selling that and waiting, getting a piece of that cake.
I don't know if you ever heard it. Doggy Style came out in '93.
But when you get to court, who's fault for going upstate? That's the best choice a judge can make. The other route is a bullet in the head from my AK.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And they had a machine behind them and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't know about y'all, and y'all just came from nowhere, and we had to take that CD out for about 9 months.
Yeah, when your feet like your big money man, ain't collecting bank, but don't realize you're soon to get ganked.
A year and shit. And that's the truth. I couldn't wait to say that on this platform.
But that man in the blue suit, you never know, knocking on your door with the snitch, but it's street clothes. Now the house getting packed just like that. You done sold a fiend and a cop a nice 20 sack, and you don't know what's up until you get raided. Plus you're going down for the ever. Because
I'm an East Coast platform primarily, and this whole thing, this journey that we going on right now, this new to them. They ain't never heard of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I want to declare that that's the truth. Give me something to support that claim. What was it like in '93?
Well, '93, it was a lot of competition back in '93. I ain't gonna even lie. You had the Midwest people popping. They had Bone Thug and them down in Ohio. Spice was kicking up dust. You had Snoop kicking up dust. But somehow, some way, without a great push that we had, we was under Dick Griffey, but we still made a way and we still popped the Billboard. Some way, somehow, we came in Billboard at 66 and we kept on running, got heat seekers and went up to number 12 on Billboard. And next thing you know, I see everybody on the Billboard. We just kept on making a way without social media back then. So, you know, we was underground and we got shows and everybody liked us and we kept on pushing.
Speaking of people who liked y'all, who liked y'all first? What was one of y'all first strongholds? What cities took the Top Authority first?
I would say Ohio. And I mean, when I say Ohio, I mean Cincinnati, Cleveland, Akron, Columbus, where our home base was, because we was under Track Records at first, but then we put out 2 albums with them, then we moved on. But yeah, I give it up to Ohio, then I have to say the Midwest as a whole held us down, and then I say down south held us down. And the West Coast held us down, because we came from Dick Griffey out there on Sunset, Solar Records, so it just came together and we made it do what it do.
How long were you an MC?
Oh, since me and Gun didn't even have a song together when I was an MC. Gun was an MC. We was students at the game, but we was cousins first, so everything was competition when we see each other. So he was rapping and I was rapping. He wanted to be the hardest, I wanted to be the hardest. He had some, I had some, so he had better equipment than me, but I only had that record and push play, so I will record my shit. He liked it mine, I liked it his, but he had the equipment where you could play an actual beat, and he thought he was doper than me, I thought I was doper than him, and we came together, and we tried something, and we kind of liked it, and that's how we took off.
Was the level of competition present when y'all created I Had to Pop 'Em?
Yeah.
Was y'all going at it then?
Yeah, because it started from competition from anything, any sport, anything you can do, we had to make competition of it. then we got competition outside of us, and we was cousins, and we was blood cousins, so it was a lot of people doing music back then, all the way up to the Dayton family. They was coming. I didn't think they was gonna beat us to come out, but they came out. I said, why y'all beat us coming out? They came out. I said, okay, y'all met the best hookup in Flint. I can say it like that. And then we had hookups, and we just stayed loyal to the game, and then we finally got our break, and then we came out with a nationwide distribution deal. And then we were forced to be reckoned with.
Did you expect y'all? Was that y'all debut album?
Yeah, Something to Blaze 293.
Did you expect that shit to do what it did?
Yes, because a lot of people was doing MC Breezy style. Rest in peace to MC Breezy. He was one of the first pioneers from Flint. But after him, it was more gutter music started to come up. So we was next in line, and Top Authority had to come with the underground, and I can say that because we was different from a lot of people that was rapping back then to be underground.
What would you call Top Authority sound?
It's a structure based on movement. I can say, I can't break it down, but movement with the breakdown of knowledge, and some of it was violent, but it's in a violent good way because there was stories back then. It's not a, how they say it, drill or whatever, but we was more, yeah, okay, you want to say gangster, but it was, everything was gangster back then, as long as you make it a story, which everybody did, because you can't kill 100 people in a verse, which we did. We kept killing people in a verse, but it was a different style back then, so we did it.
How big was police brutality during the recording of this album? Because I listened to it again recently, and police brutality seemed to be like a common theme during the course of the album, like it was mentioned several times.
Yeah.
Was that because of the Rodney King situation?
Yeah, that was one of the main reasons, but it been going on, and then like I said, we was on a lot of militant shit too. Well, a lot of militant things about, you know, coming up, so, and then that go through my family. They was kind of militant in a good way while they was upbringing us. That's how I got my name. He got his name. We became Top Authority. How much could a brother take? Yeah, they kicked Rodney King ass. But we had to speak about that because we were speaking about everything. And that was just our motto.
Does it seem like the songs that y'all wrote back then was kind of like prediction of things to come?
Well, I hope
if you
they do.
listen to How Much Shit Can a Nigga Take, all you gotta do is just look at the news.
Yeah, and it's still going on. They just did it, the brother Tyrone. Yeah, they did Tyrone. So I said, dang, our music's still irrelevant. But all we can do is keep on fighting, I guess.
I've always wanted to ask y'all this, both of you guys. What was it like encountering the Ghetto Boys for the first time?
Wow, it was cool. I never met with Scarface like that, but I met him and we talked, but at the same time, when I did meet him and he met my family, everybody said, oh, y'all gotta do a song. You wanna do a song? But when I meet him, oh, we can do it. I mean, everything's set, but it just, he did his thing, and I appreciate everything he did, because that set the tone for a lot of things we did. I can't even lie. I liked his music, I liked it, everything, and I still want to mess with him and do a verse or whatever. I mean, I rock with Scarface. Well, the Ghetto Boys in general, I give them a whole. Yeah,
there was comparisons and sound. I don't know which one of y'all was. It's been a long time, but one of y'all was compared to Scarface. Like there wasn't live videos at the time. I know I didn't come up with this by myself.
Right.
There was a Scarface comparison, right?
Yeah.
So who was it? Was it you or Shotgun?
It was probably me, but It's probably the way I carry my voice a little bit. Cause I talk with, you know what I'm saying, I talk with a split, but I talk with a accent. I guess I say my middle name. My middle name is Sekou, so I talk with that. So, and it kind of banged off his way, and you know, I'm growing up. I was still a shorty at once. Come on now, I'm growing up. I listen to a lot of music, and I go way back to Parliament, the new rappers, and then I just listen to everything.
Yo, it's your boy Aguilar the Don Bishop. You already know propane campaign for life. But I got a big shout out to my people, man. Gully TV, keep doing what you do, brother. You already know the truth. Gonna speak for itself. You heard me? Yo, Endangered Species Protocol drops this month, 2/17. Yeah, the date. You already know. Let's get it. Go to my website, www.aguilarmusic.com. 1.